Hey friends, Shadowstraggler here. This will be a little bit different than what I usually do. I really wanted to comment on the current situation of Red Dead Online. Rockstar has had a long fall from grace, not just recently, but it's not all doom and Ragnarok on the horizon as some would have it. I know this is not the most popular opinion, even if I just cannot board the cry train. I feel your pain, good folk. So like my opinion, hate my opinion, it's all good. But do share your own educated opinion in the comments. I really would like to hear it. One thing we definitely need to stop doing is comparing Red Dead Online with GTA Online. But stick around and I'm definitely gonna eat my words somewhere down the line. To the tune of the Doomsday Choir, we hear the echo on the prairie. The winter update has been cancelled. RDO is a failure. RDO is dead. RDO will be abandoned. But is this so? The winter update most likely have been delayed, or it has simply been planned for another release window. Let me explain here, just follow along. Look at the last years of delayed, cancelled and botched releases from several game companies. According to many developers, the reason being is the ongoing pandemic. Just imagine having to work remotely during the current situation developing video games, when you are used to be working up close to your team on internal systems and networks, being dependent on your co-workers' feedback and their work. Planning and organizing the development of games in these conditions must be really time-consuming and frustrating. It is really no surprise to me that either this update just did not meet the deadline or that it was actually planned for a totally different release window. Would it be so bad if Rockstar actually started releasing Red Dead Online updates at the later dates so they don't have to compete with their GTA Online updates? It could actually help Red Dead Online having less competition. On top of this, put the whole messy launch of the GTA trilogy and, by the looks of it, not so enhanced GTA 5 edition being delayed a couple of times already. The delay of the winter update is really no surprise to me. But is this really a bad thing? Do we want this update no matter what? Do we want the repeat of the last winter update, the 5 minutes of fun updates? I say, take the time you need, Rockstar, and hopefully somewhere down the line we will get something good. But the choir says Rockstar will abandon Red Dead Online. They say OG classic Rockstar is dead. They shit themselves so bad this year, the stains will never leave their pants. I hate to break it to you, but original classic Rockstar died when they released GTA Online. The minute their investors saw the flow of money, they cried their happy tears of joy, and they dealt Rockstar their new priorities. And this is a business, and this is just how business flows. You can either grow your business or you let it die. A successful company's main priority will always be their main income. In this case, the monetization of GTA Online. After their bread and butter comes all of their other ventures. Their top franchises, GTA, Red Dead Redemption, making new video games, apparently making awful remakes and bad ports of older games. Somewhere in between all of this comes their little baby, Red Dead Online, and we, the customer, decides how they will prioritize this game. I hate to say it, but at this point, most of us aren't really even paying customers, the way they see it. And this is something we must realize as well. We bought Red Dead Redemption 2 and got online for free. Unless you bought the standalone edition for $5 and you bought gold, you didn't pay nothing. This is how they see it. There's no reason for them to put an endless stream of money into a game if no one is buying. Good news though, I think this game earns them way too much money to be abandoned. According to their investors call, the game continues to do above their expectations almost every quarter. So it would be very strange if they decide to abandon something that makes them money with so little effort, especially if you take into account that their expectations of how well Red Dead Online would do was very tempered compared to the beast of GTA Online already from the very beginning. Oh yes, I can hear you, so little effort, yes, so little effort. Yes, but I will tell you one thing. GTA Online, even less efforts. More of that later. Oh, and that huge amount of money Rockstar has earned on GTA 5 and GTA Online is also the reason that made one of the biggest game and one of the most expensive games in the world possible. Red Dead Redemption 2, along with its simpler online components. A game that has given me several thousands, yes, thousands actually, I know I'm not all there, of hours of madness and fun with my friends. The only game that has ever given me anything close to that much bang for my few bucks was GTA Online. If I feel Rockstar owes me anything, I got to check my feelings at the door here. All in all, Red Dead is only a failure if you end up only comparing it to one of the most successful entertainment properties of all time, GTA. If you manage to not compare it to only that success, Red Dead Redemption 2 is one of the most successful game launches of all time. It's still among the top 10 selling games this year, almost every month. Around the corner, there is new players just waiting to take part of the fun. Red Dead Online may be a smaller brother, but so was GTA Online for many years. The current situation in Red Dead Online's life cycle seems very close to the abysmal situation in GTA Online back in 2014 and 2015. If you can't remember, you weren't there. Heists had finally released after 1.5 years delay. Online couldn't be supported by old gen in a meaningful way no more. Rockstar had changed their strategies on how to release updates. Every player was confused. Everyone spelled doom for GTA Online. At least that was what it was like on the inside of the bubble. GTA Online is a failure. GTA Online is dead. GTA Online will be abandoned. But was it abandoned? It still took years for GTA to fully hit its peak and pinnacle. Old players left in droves. Some stuck by and new players arrived. GTA Online was still miles away from success in many players' eyes, and it was years away to become the beast that it is today. But on the business side, the game earned money and Rockstar continued to grow it. Not until the end of 2016, GTA Online started having a steady but very slow increase of players. It took until December 2017 before it hit its first giant peak, 4 years after release. The first giant peak came and went, still a steady slow grow, and finally, since the summer of 2019, when the rumors of the casino finally coming started, GTA Online's growth greatly expanded as player count has steadily hit new peaks and more players have kept playing between the updates. On February 6th, 2020, concurrent players on Steam alone reached 269,460. Highest ever, you think? Hold on. It was 100,000 more than the peak back in December 2017. But still, to compare on release day on Steam alone, GTA Online had 364,548 players. 3 months later, it was steadily below 50,000. 6 years later, GTA Online still haven't reached that amount of players they had on opening day, but GTA Online is going as strong as ever, and it's become a beast ingrained in the minds of toddlers everywhere. Sometime, Red Dead Online might end up where GTA is today, but remember, it took GTA Online 8 years to be where it is today. GTA Online also have 8 years of assets ready to be reskinned and put into the new updates. Oh, it was oh so painful to wait for months just for 2 new cars, a couple of t-shirts, and a new race back in the day. Red Dead Online will always be 8 years behind GTA Online, but someday, maybe someday, Rockstar will find that one magic horse or that one magic cowboy hat that they can just reskin every update and sell back to a very content player over and over again. Just like they managed to do with all the cars and all the other repeatable content and assets in GTA Online. If it took 8 years for GTA Online to get where it is today, if it took 8 years to develop a fantastic game like Red Dead Redemption 2, I can wait 6 more months or so for an update. Meanwhile, it is okay to say that you enjoy Red Dead Online, and it is an immersive experience that has no equal. It is okay to say Red Dead Online is not dead. It might still rise out of the ashes, just like GTA Online Online did. If you don't remember, you weren't there. To me, it is a damn fine game and a wonderful world. It is also okay to say we want more, we want everything to move along faster, we want the bugs fixed, and we want to know your goddamn plan, Rockstar. And just like that, you're also allowed to say you just played the game too much or you just don't like it. It is totally okay to just move on. No need to dwell on the past or cry your brave tears. People move on, new people arrive. That is usually how it works with online games. It goes in waves. Old players leave, some take a healthy break. New players arrive, some just never ride into the sunset. Oh, and one last thing before the cheesiest ending ever. Don't say GTA always get the bigger updates. Last summer, GTA got 10 new of the old fetch quests. We got the naturalist update. We can hate on that effing update all we want, but it was a giant update and it built up this immersive world in a giant way. By the way, I'm not hating on GTA, but we need to stop comparing. And being jealous does not look good in any way, shape, or form. You know, love can be a cruel mistress, and sometimes not knowing her commitment is a bit of the excitement. Then it might be best to take an extra deep breath and think. It will happen when the time is right, and if it was meant to be. Red Dead is my one, and I will give her the time she needs. Meanwhile, I will live my life to the fullest, and I will fool around, but I will always be there for you, baby, and you're always on my mind. Okay, stay safe, hold your head high, and don't let a video game get to you, I say. Do push the video up in the right corner if you feel this game is no longer a challenge and you want to learn how to turn off easy mode. Or if you just want some inspirational ideas on how to keep your Red Dead Online fresh and fun. Do leave a like if you did enjoy this video. Bye bang and so long, amigo.